So right there. So we've got a very, very talented, dynamic teacher all the way from Kolkata. MashaAllah. I think she started as a student, first learning in one of the early Najm classes. Today, she's a proud teacher, alhamdulillah, someone who's taken a multiple roles, Sister Atyeba. And also, you've been to Bangalore, you spent some time there. A lot of things, alhamdulillah, you've done.
Alhamdulillah, it's all Allah's grace that He chose me above so many of His servants who are certainly more qualified than me. So it's all Allah's grace that He chose me for His work. That's all I can say.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. I'm so happy. And I think, inshallah, you make good friends with this teacher of yours because very soon you'll see her in Canada as well. So, Ameen to it, inshallah, duas. Right. Sister, you can take over. I've also made you the host, inshallah. So, you will be able to share, and talk to everybody. I'll be around. Okay. I'll just drop in the other class. You can take over.
So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, all of you.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ma'am. Salam wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam. So good to see all of you. My name is Atyeba and I'm from Kolkata, as Sir already told you about me. Okay. And you all live in Kuwait, if I'm not wrong. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. That's
yes.
Alhamdulillah. So Kuwait is in UAE or KSA or somewhere else.
No, ma'am. Kuwait is a separate country. Kuwait is a country. Kuwait is a country, not a province of UAE.
My goodness.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Don't worry, you've not invited her. How would our teacher know? So right.
Good, alhamdulillah. I always thought Kuwait is some place in the Gulf and I don't have any knowledge of it. What to do, children? You need to teach me a lot of geography, because I'm really, really, I guess, weak in it. Okay, so inshallah, we'll get started. Yes, anyone wants to say anything, you are most welcome. Yeah, tell me, Father.
I like geography.
You like geography? That's really good. It is a very important subject of study and of knowledge as well. That's so good.
I know what is the capital of Tunisia. It's Tunis.
Oh, wonderful, Fadil. You know what's the capital of India?
New Delhi. I'm New Delhi.
Okay. I think I only know the capital of India. I am so weak at it. Anyway, let's move forward and let me start with something that I might be good at. Okay, so inshallah we will begin. This is, I suppose, your fourth class on life skills. Am I correct? Have I got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, good. So today we will learn about a skill in life skills that is very important for all of us. And while researching for this presentation and for this class, I got to know that this particular skill that we are talking about can actually be taught. It's not like you need to have it ingrained in you and you can only be born with it and you cannot inculcate it or you cannot imbibe it. So you can obviously learn it. So it's a learning skill, inshallah. Okay. So Aisha says, I'm in North America. That's really nice to hear, Aisha. That's really nice to hear. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So moving on. We'll begin with a riddle. Okay. So you have to guess what it is and you don't need to speak up about it. You just simply write it in the chat box. Okay. You write it in the chat box so that I can get the answers, but everyone doesn't.
Ice.
Okay. So message me personally in the chat box. Okay. Ice. All right. Anything else? Okay. Mostly the answers that are coming right now to me are ice. Okay, good, great. I'll get the next one, the next hint, inshallah. Okay. Okay, don't speak it up, just write it. Okay, and write it as a direct message to me. Oh man, I'm a fish. That's a beautiful answer. You know, people here in Kolkata, they love their fish, any kind. And we don't have frozen fish. We have fish fresh from the pond. Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
in that Googly River, they'll take boat and they'll take net and they'll
Yes,
solve
Fadil, I
it.
must say you have excellent knowledge of geography. You even know Hooghly River is somewhere nearby in Kolkata. Excellent, mashallah. Yes, I got some correct answers and those are coming to everyone. So I think everyone has got it. But still, we'll see. I can be licked, but I'm not an envelope. And I sometimes come as a bar, but I am not a soap. So what is the answer? Final one. Now you can speak it up.
Ice cream. Ma'am, ice cream. Ice
Chocolate?
Ice
Chocolate?
cream.
Ice cream
Cream.
is the answer because chocolates are not always frozen, I suppose. Right? So the
Yes,
right
ma'am.
answer is ice cream. That's good. Y'all are going all good. Now, we will continue with the class with quite a few games, inshallah, and let's see how you go about it. Okay. So life skills, this is the picture or the flow chart given by UNESCO. Okay. So these skills, they have divided into 4 categories, which are learning to know, learning to do, learning to be, and learning to live together. So today we are speaking about a life skill. I will ask you to guess it with the next one. Okay. Uh, which falls within learning to know. Okay. So y'all are in an age group where y'all are learning, and this is also the time when you learn about life skills. Okay. So can you guess which skill are we talking about? And which were the 3 skills that you all did in the previous 3 classes? Who can tell me? Yes, Haya. Okay. Anyone? Which were the 3 skills that you learned about?
Critical thinking.
Practical thinking.
Communication.
Communication. Okay. What else?
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth you all did. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. So it was practical thinking. Was that correct? Practical thinking?
Critical thinking. Critical thinking.
Critical thinking.
Problem
And
solving. Problem solving.
okay, communication, problem solving. Okay, okay. Okay. So I would like to know all your names, but there's something going on. So who's Aisha Niaz?
Me.
Okay, mashallah. That's nice. Okay. Okay. So moving on. So the skill that we learned today about is creative thinking. Okay. So it said life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. It was said by George Bernard Shaw. Okay. So he said that life means many people, lead their life and in the tries to discover themselves, but in reality he says that life is about not just discovering yourself but rather creating yourself. Okay. Creating who you are and who you want to be. Okay. Is that good? Okay. Now, creative thinking, I won't bore you with much of theory, but rather I will mm, actually discuss and do games and all with you. But generally speaking, creative thinking consists of 4 parts: preparation, incubation, illumination, and evaluation, finally implementation. Okay, so this is kind of a theory, you know, what really goes into it. So how do you prepare to think creatively? You prepare to think creatively by thinking what you are about to think. Is that good? So you actually are thinking about the problem or whatever you are wanting to invent or innovate. That is the preparation. Okay. And then you keep thinking. There are ideas coming and going, and you are kind of forgetting it for a period of time, and it goes on and goes on. And then after some point, or at some point of time, there's your eureka moment. Okay, so now I got it. Okay, so one example can be, you are thinking how to kind of let's get one example, that you're trying to find something new to draw. Okay, so you have to draw on a topic called water conservation. Okay, so you have to make a model, or you have to draw about water conservation. So you are preparing, okay, you are reading about water conservation from here and there, and then you're talking to people about, yes, Father.
When we think of preparation, I was thinking how to solve the RLC crisis. RLC was located in Kazakh-Uzbek border. You see, RLC was the fourth largest lake in world, but today it's now drying up. This is because during Soviet times, the Soviet Union had built 2 dams to prevent RLC. That meant they were not giving water to RLC. Now water was draining up. This is
wonderful.
not
Father,
only that.
wonderful. I must say, Father, you must, share your ideas. This is really great that you actually think so creatively and innovatively, all right, about the RLC. Really, this is wonderful. Okay, so yes, this is the preparation. Exactly what Fadil said. This is exactly what preparation is. He's thinking about it, what to do, how to do, why it happened, how it happened. Okay, this is the stage of preparation. Then, Fadil, you go on and on and on thinking about it, right? So you are thinking, what should I do? What you want? The question here is that the RLC shouldn't dry up. Is that correct, Fadil? Yes? Okay. So the question here is how to save the RLC from drying up. Okay, this is the question. So right now he is in the preparation stage, and he is collecting information. Okay, then he is going on thinking. Now sometimes his exams come on, okay, in between. Sometimes he is playing, sometimes he is doing some other work, he's going out for a vacation. So this is incubating in his mind, okay, the ideas. Okay, then one fine day, inshallah, Father, that will be your illumination, eureka moment, in which you say, okay, so I can do this so that the RLC doesn't dry up. Okay, that was a wonderful example given by Father. And then you have just not just one but many ideas. Okay, so you have the 2 or 3 ideas. Okay, so what can we do? We can either do some artificial watering or irrigation kind of a thing for the RLC not to dry up, or we can do
Actually,
rainwater harvesting for the RLC not to dry up. Okay, yes, Fadil, over to
actually,
you.
my plan was
Hello.
first we have to take the salt before we put water. Then so that people everywhere couldn't get diseases. Uzbek disease is rising ever since then. Second, we have a plan to build a canal so that to connect RLC. That we have to take.
Okay, so that was the artificial one, right? So the way we can fill up the RLC using a canal. All right. And then final stages after evaluating what is possible. So he has say 3 ideas, and then he evaluates which is the most feasible idea, and finally he implements it. All right. So these are the various stages of critical creative thinking. All right. Okay. So now that you know what is critical thinking, I want to you to solve something creatively. Okay, so I have a problem for you, and the problem is related to
Eggs.
eggs. Yes, but I won't ask who came first, the chicken or the egg. Don't worry, that is not my question. Okay, the question is there are 6 eggs in a basket. Okay, now no mathematics over here too. Let me just say, although I love mathematics. Okay, 6 people each take one of the eggs. All right, so there are 6 eggs in a basket and 6 people each take one of the eggs. The question is, how can it be that one egg is left in the basket?
Ma'am, I know.
Ma'am, I know.
Ma'am, because the last person took the
We
basket
will
and
hold on to it. We will hold on to it. Yes, yes, yes. I think we got the answer.
ma'am, because
All of y'all did is hold on. Hold on. If you know the answer, please don't say that right now. We will come back to it. Okay. So those who know the answer, well and good. Those who don't know the answer, let me tell you, I was not able to solve it until I got the answer. Okay.
ma'am, because there were 7 eggs.
Not really. It's mentioned clearly. So right now, I want you to creatively think about this problem that there are 6 eggs in a basket. Each person takes 1 egg. And then how can it be that 1 egg is left in the basket? All right. So those who know the answer, please hold on to it. Okay. You can personally write in my chat box, or you can just hold on to it. We will come back to it at the end of the class, inshallah. All right. Okay. All right. So I think what I don't need to think. It's very clearly visible. I have a group of very, very sharp and intelligent students, mashallah. May Allah bless you with more knowledge and understanding. Okay. So now, do you know who this person is, who this old man is, or rather young man is? Some scientist? No? James Bond? Sherlock Holmes?
Magician.
Magician? PC Sarkar? No? Can be some magician. He has some hat in his hand, right? And he can just kind of take off his hat and something will come out of it probably. Okay. So, yes, he is not a magician. Actually, no, he's not a magician.
Ma'am, he's an actor.
Actor.
Circus man.
Might be an actor. Can
Oh,
be an
I
actor.
know. Military officer.
Police officer.
Not police officer. Military officer.
Military officer. Okay. He isn't actually a military officer. He is actually a scientist. Okay.
Einstein.
No. He is called the father of lateral thinking. He is Edward de Bono. Okay. He's Edward de Bono, who is not really like the scientist that we have who invents certain instruments or certain technologies, but he is a scholar and a world-renowned consultant to business, government, schools, and industry. Okay, so he has written a very famous book, although he's an author of 62 books. Okay, not just one, but 62 books, and he's written in 40 languages. Okay, so he is the father of lateral thinking, Edward de Bono, who has devised a theory called the six thinking hats. Okay, the six thinking hats. Now, what do you think are the six thinking hats? Anyone?
6 ways to.
Yes, who's that? I don't know the name. So, the one who's
6
raising
ways
your
to
hand.
think or
Yes,
6
yes,
ways
I.
to
Ma'am,
Six
can I
ways.
say the answer for that egg?
No, 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 not as yet. Please hold on.
6 ways to think.
Means six ways to think. Okay. I don't know your name, so I'm having difficulties. The one on the couch with her with his sister. You've raised your hand. Please tell me. Samir and Tamanna. Yes. Yes.
Is it the preparation and the other 5
Okay,
things?
you think the preparation and the incubation, illumination, evaluation, that one. Those were only 5 stages, by the way. No,
Oh.
it's something else. No problem. Good try. Very nice. Good thinking. Yes, Aisha A.
I think it's 6 ways to think.
6 ways to think. Okay. 6 ways to think. Okay. So I'll just tell you something about him. Edward de Bono, he concluded that.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
ma'am, he wrote there white hat, black hat, blue hat, red hat, yellow hat, and green hat. The white hat is the data, facts, information known or need.
Okay. Who is reading that out for me?
Ma'am, Mahdi.
Mahdi. Okay, Mahdi. Hold on to that, inshallah. I will come back and tell you about it. Okay. So,
Ma'am,
Edward de
he's a
Bono,
Maltese
he
physician.
come again.
Ma'am, he's a Maltese physician.
Okay, he is a physician also. Okay, fine. Okay, so basically he concluded that only people who were satisfied with their thinking skills were the one who thought in just one way and who thought that I am the only one who is correct. So my thinking is correct. The and they also think, such people, they also think that the purpose of thinking is not to find ideas, but rather to prove themselves correct. Okay. So uh, and also, many a times you are thinking. Actually, you're thinking about what you are thinking. Has it happened to you that I'm thinking, but I don't know what I'm thinking about? I'm actually ending up thinking that what am I thinking about? Isn't it? It happens at times. Yes, Samir. Okay, Samir agrees with me.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Sometimes after you think, you forget.
yes, sometimes you think and then you forget what were you thinking about.
And
Okay.
ma'am, also that same happens when I'm talking. When I'm talking, I don't know, I keep talking to my mother, but then at first I think, what did I start this this conversation from? And then I want to say different topics which suits that same topic which I'm talking.
All right, Aisha, that's so nice for you to share with me. That's really nice. I'm really enjoying this session, your lovely faces and your interaction, mashallah. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to categorize and think about one thing at a time. So if you are thinking about the RLC, think about the RLC. If you're thinking about the school project, think about the school project. If you're thinking about creative thinking, think about creative thinking. All right. Don't think too many things at a time. Okay, because you end up thinking nothing, then you don't come up with ideas. Okay, so thinking to resolve problems with an indirect and creative approach is what this theory is about. Okay, so I won't go much into the details. I just want you to choose a color and sit. Okay, so what you do is you choose a color. Let me quickly take your names. I'll take blue and nobody else takes blue. Only I will take the blue. Okay, so we'll have to wear the blue hat. I'll wear the blue hat and others please choose your colors. Okay, Aqib, choose your color.
Ma'am, I choose red.
Red. Okay.
I choose green.
Fadil chooses green. Okay.
Ma'am, I choose black. I choose black.
Please tell your name and then
choose white.
one
Ibrahim.
second. Your name and then the color. Okay, so that I can write.
Ibrahim
Fatima
white.
Rahma. Ibrahim white. Okay.
I'm Mariam purple.
No, you can't. Sorry, the colors are here: yellow, black, white, red, green. Blue I've chosen. Blue nobody else gets. Okay.
Excuse
Okay.
me. May I
Yes.
have yellow for
I
Aisha?
am green.
For Aisha A.
Aisha A says yellow. Okay.
Haya Anum green.
Haya, green. Omar, which color?
Yellow.
Yellow. People are interested in yellow. Fatma Rahma,
Me black. Black.
black. Fatma, you like black? Okay. You'll have a tough job. Let me tell you. Okay, no problem. Okay, I only got 7 people telling me the color, and there are 31 people in the meeting right now.
Ma'am, green.
Name.
Ma'am, Aisha
Adnan.
Ma'am,
Adnan.
Aisha red.
Aisha red. Which Aisha? There are many Aishas.
Aisha Nia.
Aisha Niaz red. Okay, Aisha Niaz red.
Yahya
Yes, Yahya green. Okay,
Maria Mansoor red.
Mariam red. Okay, who else? Tell me. Abdul Aziz, which color? Abdul Aziz.
Ma'am, Abdul Aziz says he wants red.
Abdul Aziz says he wants red. Okay. Adnan Niaz already
Ma'am,
said
green.
Yes. Okay. Almas M.
Purple.
Danial Junaid, Fadila Irshad, Fadil already said. Hafsa, Ibrahim said. Mehdi, Mariam, Noor Ahmad, Samir, and Tamanna. Where are you all? Choose your colors, please.
Ma'am, I will choose white. Mahdi.
Ma'am,
Mahdi
Daniel
chooses
chose yellow.
white. Okay, Mahdi chooses white.
Black.
Who is that? Black?
Tamanna.
Okay, Tamanna is black. Tamanna, why are you camera shy? Only I am here, no one else. Tamanna says black. Okay, fine. Great. Fadil, you
White for Hafsa.
white for Hafsa. Okay, white. Hafsa says white. Okay.
Ma'am, I joined just now. What are you doing?
Okay. So we are doing creative thinking today and we are discussing about the 6 thinking hats. And right now I asked you all to choose a color other than blue, yellow, black, red, green, or white.
I'll choose yellow.
And what's your name?
Fadila.
Fadila. Okay. Fadila chooses yellow. Daniel, I haven't got an answer from you.
Assalamualaikum, ma'am.
Ma'am, I asked for yellow.
Daniel said yellow. Okay. I hope I have.
Ma'am. I came early today, but then my audio, I could not hear you at all the whole class. Now
Okay.
I can hear you and I
Okay.
can speak too. So, can you tell what you are doing here?
Yeah, sure. We are discussing about creative thinking as a life skill, and we did a riddle. We did rather two riddles, and then we are focusing on a theory right now, discussing about a theory by Edward de Bono about the 6 thinking hats. Okay, and right now I asked everyone to choose a color. The colors which are over here other than blue, yellow, black, white, red, or green. Okay, is that good?
I choose red.
Okay, your name is
Sara.
Zara or Sara?
Yeah. Sara.
Sara. Sara. You choose yellow or red?
He said red.
I choose red.
Red. Okay, red. All right. So now, as someone was reading out to me that these 6 thinking hats are about 6 different things, okay, related to thinking.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have a problem, say right now in India, I don't know whether in Kuwait it's raining very hard or not, but in India it's monsoon time right now, and there's rain almost every other day. It's raining almost every other day. So what can be a problem related to rain? Tell me. If it rains,
Because it's a desert in Kuwait, it doesn't rain a lot.
it doesn't rain a lot in Kuwait.
Doesn't rain
Yes,
a lot.
only sandstorms are very common in Kuwait. Sandstorms are very common in Kuwait.
Okay, sandstorms
There's
are
only
very.
one water. Is Shatal
Oh.
Erab. The Shatal Erab is the only river, but now it's dried up.
Ma'am, I
Fine.
live in UK, so there will be a lot of rain and sun
Oh.
sometimes.
Okay, okay. So this is really nice because I thought we will discuss the problem of water logging, but I suppose in Kuwait it doesn't work. There's no rain, not much rain, so there's no problem of water logging. Okay, so the problem there is sandstorm.
Rare.
Only winter there's only winter there's rain.
Okay, so sandstorm.
No, on like
there
on
was
a rainy some days only. Like in 2 years, I don't think we saw a rain. I don't know.
Okay, okay, great. Now,
No. Maybe.
I'm saying that, but there are sandstorms, right? So, if we consider this idea that how, if suppose anyone is stuck in a sandstorm, okay, usually you're not out when the sandstorm is going on, but if by chance there's a sandstorm which comes all of a sudden, then how do we manage it? How can we help ourselves out of the situation of a sandstorm? Okay, so I'm donning the blue cap, so hat, so I will tell you what to think about, on which lines to think about. Okay, now in this slide you can see that the blue hat, it manages the thinking process. So I can tell you the what, why, how of the thinking process, and then the white hat is responsible for collecting information. Okay, so those who've chosen the white hat, they'll give me the information related to the sandstorm. The red hat will tell me the intuition and the feelings. That means how to protect against the sandstorm. Okay, so what is the intuitive thing? What is your gut feeling? Actually, intuition, if you don't understand, it's the gut feeling. Okay, that, okay, someone will say, okay, I will protect myself against the sandstorm simply with my gut feeling. Okay, today there might be a sandstorm, so I'll stay home. That's as simple as that. Okay, that can be a gut feeling. Yeah, tell me, Aisha.
I'll put a cloth around me and then run back home.
Okay, and where will you have that cloth? In your backpack?
Yeah, maybe I'll be holding it.
Okay,
Or my coat, I'll just wrap around myself.
Okay, okay. You can wrap around, a quote around yourself. Okay. Now, so if the cars are going on in the streets and there's a sandstorm, what can be the dangers? Okay, so the caution, the risks, the problems. Okay, and but we are thinking about a solution, that is protection against sandstorms. Okay, and the benefits and feasibility. So we'll see the brighter side. If we think of a solution, we'll see the brighter side of things. And the alternative and creative ideas come under the green hat. So you've seen, can you see something different in the green hat?
Yes,
Upside
ma'am,
down.
it's upside down.
It is upside down. It is upside down.
So that is what
It is
creativity
upside
is
down.
all about. Okay, so he, instead of wearing that hat, we are taking that hat upside down to collect all the ideas, the innovative ideas, the out of the box ideas. Is that good?
We're
Ma'am, you
collecting.
didn't say about the yellow one.
Okay, the yellow one. The yellow one, if we think about an idea, okay, we come to an idea, then the yellow hat is the one who will discuss about its benefits and the feasibility, whether that idea can be implemented or not. Okay, so we will very quickly in 5 minutes think about the
What's
sandstorm.
for the yellow one? I didn't hear you.
The yellow one is the benefits and the feasibility of the idea. So if we say that for protection against sandstorm, we can say for the cars, we can apply some kind of a coating which repels the sand. Okay, so if there's some such a kind of coating available for the front of the car, the front mirror of the car, then what are its benefits and feasibility? Can such a coating be done on all cars? Will it hinder? No, we are speaking about the benefits. So yeah, it should have repelling effect on the sand, so it should just move away the sand, that kind of a thing. Okay, and caution, risks and problems. So now if we apply such a kind of coating on the glass, on the front glass of the car, then what can be the caution, risks and problem? Okay, now so I want all of you to now quickly think about innovative ideas to uh, protect against the sandstorm, especially in case of cars. Okay, especially in case of cars. How do you protect yourself against the sandstorm? Yes,
Ma'am, the red hat people, what should they do? I
the
don't
red
understand.
hat
This
people, they have a gut feeling of a solution. Okay, so
means
that is
If
not.
if there is a storm coming, we can wear a green hat because it can give us ideas.
Okay, so you just want to wear a green hat and go out when there's a storm coming. It will give us innovative ideas. No, what we are looking at is how do we protect ourselves. Okay, so wearing the green hat, imaginary hat, we are looking at the ideas of protecting against sandstorm. Okay, so very quickly, Aqib and who has taken Aqib, Aisha Niaz, and Sarah and Abdul Aziz. Okay, so what will be your intuitive feeling towards protecting against sandstorms? Yes.
Ma'am, I already told you.
You'll wear the green hat, right? To get all the ideas. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Yes, any ideas from Sarah and Abdul Aziz, Mariam and Aqib? What will you do? So it's basically,
ma'am, we can,
yeah.
ma'am, we cannot go at all, or what we can do, we can like be prepared for a sandstorm.
Okay, so usually what happens during a sandstorm? Tell me. So there's sand everywhere. So are you ever able to head out in a sandstorm? If
No.
already
If
clouded?
we go outside,
To be
then our
very,
eyes
very
will get on dust. We cannot see. We'll become blind. We cannot
Oh,
use.
okay,
We need
okay.
fire glasses.
So all of
we
you
can
have-
wear goggles and go.
Okay, we can wear goggles and go. Okay, have all
Ma'am,
of you seen a
everyone's
sandstorm in
talking like,
Kuwait?
you know, and you can't hear them. So why don't you, like, you know, tell the color of the hat, and whoever, you know, chooses, whoever wants that, like, you know, whoever told you that color of the hat can, you know, raise their hand, and then you can tell them to tell.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay. So red, we are right now discussing about the, okay, we'll first start with the white hat. Okay. So white hat, Mahdi has chosen white hat and Hafsa has chosen white hat. Ibrahim has also chosen the white hat. So yes, in white hat, give me all the information related to sandstorm. I'm very new and that.
Ma'am, can Mahdi start first?
Yes.
Ma'am,
Someone is unmuted and I can't hear him.
Off kar do.
Ask
Ma'am,
him.
then Ma'am, can I speak?
Yes. Who is it speaking?
Mahdi.
Okay. Yes. Tell me, Mahdi.
Ma'am, then there's a sandstorm. You can't see far.
Okay. You
Like
can't.
we cannot see far. Even though we are near, we cannot see anything clearly. There will be like too much air and dust together, and like when it is more sunny, there will be the savannas will be dried.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. So basically, so there is loss of visibility during a sandstorm. Okay. Loss or rather very low visibility during a sandstorm. So this is one thing we need to address when we are finding a solution to. And then there's obviously too much of dust around. Okay. So that is all. Yes. Yes, Ibrahim.
I mean, sandstorm, you should be careful because the sand can go in your nose.
Okay, so that is also a very important thing, that the sandstorm can enter the nose. The particles of the sand can enter the nose, which is again a very dangerous
Also in the
thing.
eyes.
Okay, not just the eyes, but the nose also needs to be protected. Very
Yeah.
important. Good point. Yes. Okay. Okay. So the intuitive feeling, the red hat feeling was when there's a sandstorm, don't go out. When you feel there will be a sandstorm, don't go out. Good one. Okay. So now let us go to the green hat and come for the ideas. What to do?
Ma'am,
One of the ideas
I
was to
think
wear
that
goggles,
and-
but that will only protect
Ma'am,
your
we have
eyes.
to wear goggles.
Ma'am, actually for the nose,
Outside, then you have to
ma'am,
prepare
for the
everything.
nose, actually you can also do one more thing. You can wear a face mask and go.
Okay. Okay. And what about the cars? The problem was actually for the cars. As it is, you are not supposed to head out during a
Ma'am,
sandstorm.
I will sit in the car and I'll wait till the sandstorm goes.
That's a very
Ma'am,
nice
don't take
idea.
the
That's the red one, red hat idea. So until the sandstorm
Ma'am?
season, no moving out. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you when there's a
Who is
storm,
speaking?
can you go back in a car, like, you know, backwards, drive backwards when the sandstorm is coming, like in front of you, like that, coming closer to you? Because if you stay where you are, then the sandstorm can come through the windows, the open spaces in the windows. Sometimes they have this.
Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Sometimes it will be very it will be very windy. Sometimes it will not be that windy. It will be okay. But then there'll be a lot of stand every time.
What about yellow hats?
Most of the time, you have to be in a Ferrari if you want to race the sandstorm.
Okay. Okay. What about as I said, if I'm donning a green hat, yahya, haya, Fadil. These were the people who chose the green hat. Adnan. What solution can you give for the cars as well as for the people? One is to wear the goggles, one is to wear the mask, maybe the face shield that is coming now in corona times, which will protect both the eyes and the nose. What else? What about the cars?
Do not
Anything?
go.
We
I
can put
think
it over on the
no,
car.
but we need a solution. We have to put and the dust-proof cars. We have to build dust-proof cars, meaning that sand-proof cars. Even when sand comes, the sand will not stay. It will go. So the car can go anywhere, no matter if a sandstorm. It's the best solution.
Ma'am,
What-
I
what
have
will we
a
build?
set.
Hold on. Let me understand
Solution,
what
but I'm
Fadil.
not in the green hat. So what should I do?
Yes, come again.
With some see-through proof, sand-proof, like sheet outside. We can stick it and then we can drive them.
Okay, sandproof
Ma'am.
sheet. Okay.
Ma'am,
And
we can-
I think I have a solution, but then I'm not in the green hat. What should I do?
I can't hear all of you speaking at once. So just one person at a time. Ibrahim, who is this? Who has raised his hand? Someone on whose T-shirt London is written. I'm sorry. Yes. What's your name, dear? Yeah, I'm speaking to you.
Me?
Adnan.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
till this, I'll sit in the car till the sandstorm come, and if I open the window, the sandstorm will come inside, so that we can put the AC in the car and then we can get oxygen,
Okay.
and then we can wait till the sandstorm goes.
The real solution should
Wait, Fadil, 1 minute. Fadil, give me just one moment. We have to end the session also. Sarah, very nice ideas coming. Yes, Sarah.
Ma'am, I am not from the green hats, but I have a solution. What should I
Okay,
do?
yes, tell me. No problem. Tell me.
My solution is like, keeping a barrier around the city, like, a water barrier. Whenever the sandstorm comes, all the water will flood, over the barrier to see.
Okay, so you
And then
kind
the
of
sandstorm
build a
will,
China wall around the city so that the sandstorm
No,
doesn't
not a
enter.
China one. Like,
Huh.
when the technology goes
Okay,
advanced,
but
there will be
that's
an invisible barrier, right?
That's wonderful, actually. We see in those, what do you say, cartoons and all, that all of a sudden a shed kind of a thing comes around, like even around a castle or something,
Yeah.
a plastic sheet kind of thing.
a
So you want
A
something like
doom.
that for the entire city, right?
Ma'am,
Something
can I
like
say
that.
something?
Miss Atyeba,
Hold on.
Yellow
Raise
Hat
your
hasn't
hands
got a
for
chance.
me to ask you. Okay, who has this scenery with pink trees? That person has Aqib. Yes, Aqib.
Miss Atyeba, Yellow Hat haven't got a chance yet.
Okay, we'll give Yellow Hat a chance. The Yellow Hat's work is to see the benefits in these ideas. So we'll just come to Yellow Hat after we finish with the Green Hat. Yes, Aqib, tell me.
No, ma'am. Actually, I'm not from the green hats, but I actually have an idea. As
Yeah,
there's
please
a
tell me.
wiper when there's a rain, the cars have a wiper, right? To
Okay, yes. So something
wipe
like that for the
wipe
dust
the
off.
water off. You can make another tool like that and add it to the car.
Okay, fine.
For the
Good
dust.
one. Very good ideas coming. Fadil, taking the last one from you and then going to the Yellow Hat quickly. We just have 10 minutes left for the session. And we have to finish off with that egg mystery also. Yes. Tell me, Fadil.
The real solution is to use sandstorm windows, so the sun will go.
Okay.
Not only that,
So you want something again like a wiper kind of a thing, the way we have the rain wipers to dust to repel the rain. So similarly, we have to have a sand wiper kind of a thing. Okay. Now coming to the Yellow Hat. Yellow Hat, I guess, who was in the Yellow Hat? Fadila, Daniel, Anyone else choosing the yellow hat? Aisha A from North America, if I'm not wrong. Yes, please. Aisha, can you go ahead with your answer? What are the benefits, feasibility? Is it possible to have a dome-like structure to cover the entire city? Or is it good with the wipers and the repellents?
I mean, from what I've heard, it's a great idea. Although I'm sure this would go with the black hat category that on the day of the sandstorm, you can't really build it all.
Mom, I can't hear her.
I think ma'am just conveyed, inshallah. We'll complete the assignment and inshallah we'll meet again. Right, everybody?
You'll start the assignment now?
Yes, you can. I will have a look at it and I'm ending the class now for all of you, all right?
So what is
assignment?
Mom, what is the assignment?
I will post it on the group. I'll just check with ma'am and I'll post in the group for all of you. All right?
So the class is over.
Yeah, you all can leave. The class is over.
You said you'll give us
Okay,
the quiz.
thank you.
I said, yeah, I'm preparing for it. And you'll have to give me a day. Once I, inshallah, as you end one more week, I'll have a wonderful quiz, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
So you